Hi Leute und willkommen zu meiner Reaktion zu One Piece Kapitel 1114. So, das war eine unerwartete Pause. Ich habe eigentlich fest damit gerechnet, dass letzte Woche das Kapitel da sein wird. Aber gut, es ist wie es ist. So, The Wings of Icarus. Alright. Navy HQ, New World. The world is shocked. The world's gonna sink into the ocean. Does he realize what he is saying? Dr. Vegapunk. Okay. Akino sagt nichts dazu. The town of mockery, Mocktown. Yeah, ha 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 ha. This guy's a riot. Is he trying to panic everyone and take the world down with him? How the heck is the whole world meant to sink, Mr. Genius? The city of water 7. If he was just talking about this city, I'd believe him in an instant. But the whole world? It would take a lot more than rising tides to do that, right? The underwater prison, Impel Down. Foo 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 foo. This just gets better and better. Isn't it your job to take care of the inmates, Magellan? What are you gonna do if the prison gets completely flooded? You have a point. The sudden sea level rise earlier caused havoc with some cells, and that was only 1 meter. How many meters would it take to cover the whole world? Most urban areas would be screwed if water levels rose just another 5 meters. Foo foo foo. Maybe we should all evacuate. We could always go somewhere high up. Er weiß was. Rio Kingdom. Father, is that really going to happen? It sounds so outlandish. Jamon. Egghead. The island of the future. This is crazy talk. But the world's most acclaimed scientist is saying it. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's true. It will cause mass panic and chaos. Enough with the lies and madness, Vegapunk. Quickly, eradicate the broadcast snail. No, snuff out every living thing you can sense. We can deal with the ramifications later. Damn, Stella, did you really spill the beans on everything? Please, humor me for a moment as I make a prediction. Assuming my sensor data is accurate, a few days from now as I record this, an exceptionally vicious earthquake will rock the entire planet. Don't tell me he's talking about today's earthquake. Didn't he die after this recording? Aber das war doch wegen dem Mother Flame. War das nicht Zufall? Following this calamity, sea levels the world over will rise by 1 meter. A number of islands will become uninhabitable. War das Zufall? Oder hat das predicted, dass sie das benutzen werden? No way, he actually saw it coming. And naturally, many beaches will also be completely submerged. If this doesn't come to pass, feel free to disregard the rest of his message. This is freaky. How was he able to call it? Assuming, however, these events have transpired, then please pay heed to what I have to say. The earthquake I just predicted cannot, strictly speaking, be considered a natural phenomenon. Oh, Megapunk, not another word. Get out of here. Achso, das ist Jay Garcia, der so wütend ist. I have always naively yearned for peace and prosperity. Okay, Robin fängt die auf. Die fighten immer noch gegen ihn. Be gone. And that brought me to what proved to be my first grave sin. Mars, what is the status of the power station? I am seeing it now. Yeah, I am seeing to it now. We must preserve the contents of that room. I am almost there. I was fixated on my dream of developing an everlasting energy source. Hell bent on driving the world to a bigger and brighter future. Oof, the Mother Flame. Ach, der geht da runter. Man hat die gefunden. But I flew too close to the sun. Mother Flame. That's 108. We have to eradicate all life forms. We must be relentless. I shouldn't get ahead of myself, Torf. It's no use. Nothing's working. Oh, der Roboter. In order to understand what is it, we didn't even face it. Okay, in order to understand where the world is heading. Okay. Und die Protein. Rogaine Woogie. Ich dachte, das wäre so. Ja. Youch, that's hot. We will be burned to a crisp if we don't hurry. Okay. In order to understand where the world is heading, we must first address the past, specifically what happened between 900 and 800 years ago. A century-long period that most think of as a blank part of the history. Those miserable Marines, what are they doing? Hurry up and shut this cretin's mouth. Fittingly, it is known as the Void Centenary, since all information about it has either been erased or lost. And that is true for the most part, but there is one last key to unlocking some scraps and echoes from back then. Okay. Death is too good for him. Bring back his body. I will tear him limb from limb. The Void Century? What is he talking about? Wer ist das? Warum ist die wichtig? The poneglyphs. Those lonely stones dwelling in various quiet and calm lands all over the globe. The text inscribed on them, once decoded, is our one and only method of glimpsing this unknown past. Dirishishishishi. Wer ist bei ihm? Oder ist er das? Das ist Raul? 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 Nee. Saul. Orange Town. Hey, did you know that way back when 20 kings teamed up to create the world? I wonder if this old timer knows about any of them. Who can say? What do you think, Choo Choo? Despite this, any attempts to decipher the poneglyphs is considered taboo by the world government, and so I felt compelled to commit my second grave sin. I betrayed the government and studied this forbidden era myself. I was fortunate enough to inherit several documents from a certain group of exceptional archaeologists, and that allowed me to decipher a number of poneglyphs. Zoro-san, Jinbei-san. I pursued this research as far as possible, and I have no regrets. History is a story after all. Wow, the ground's moving. Huh? Look, the clouds are stretching. This must be what Edison was talking about. That's right, with the edge of the clouds further out, we will be able to leap right into the ocean. Yeah, all storage had better make it. Don't you dare get caught by the government. And in truth, I only know a small fragment of this 100-year-long tale. It wouldn't be right to leave you with baseless speculation, so I will limit myself to the facts as I know them. Enough, Stroid, it's pointless. The star of this story was born 900 years ago in a bountiful and advanced kingdom. And just like the legendary sun god Nika from the fables of Elbaf, he too fought with a stretchy and elastic body. They called him Joy Boy. Stop it, you are cracking us up. He was the first man to take to the seas. The first one to be called a pirate. Ooh. The original pirate. Nice. Das war das Kapitel. Uh. Okay. Nächste Woche ist Pause. Ja. Schön. Das war's. Mir hat's gefallen. Ich hoffe, euch hat das auch gefallen. Lasst gerne einen Kommentar da, wie ihr das Kapitel fandet. Und gerne auch ein Like und Subscribe da lassen. Wir sehen uns in 2 Wochen. Bis zum nächsten Mal und